In case you were wondering, it's plastic. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also be sure to check out the links in the description below. There are several ones down there to apply for a new credit card, get 4 free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit $100, and a link to start your own online business and have me guide you through the process. Check them out. Now today we're going to talk about this credit card right here that looks like it should be made out of metal, but it's actually made out of plastic. It is the World of Hyatt credit card by Chase. And I've got to say, it's one of my favorite hotel cards on the market right now. So I'm going to place it right there because maybe if you stare at it long enough, it'll inspire you to get it too. Now, as I was planning out this video, I realized something. There's a lot to talk about. So instead of doing a nice long intro, we're going to skip all that and get right to the good stuff. Starting with everybody's favorite part, the sign-up bonus. And as of January 2021, it is 50,000 points broken down into a couple different tiers, and here's how that works. First, you'll get 25,000 points after spending $3,000 in the first 3 months, then another 25,000 points after you spend $6,000 in the first 6 months. And the approximate value of those 50,000 points is around $850 on average. Earning points on this card is actually quite good. You'll earn 4 points per dollar at Hyatt and then double points on restaurants, airline tickets, local transit and commuting, fitness clubs and gym memberships, and then 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. The annual fee on this card is $95. And in case you're wondering what local transit and commuting actually means, here's a screenshot directly from Hyatt answering that question. I underlined the answer here in red for you. That includes taxi cabs, mass transit, tolls, and rideshare services. So if you're the type of person who takes the toll road to work, or perhaps Uber or Lyft or a train, then this could be a great card to have for you if you do those things and like to travel and stay at hotels. Because if you stay at Airbnbs all the time, then you probably wouldn't want a hotel card. Now, in case you're out there wondering why in the world does Hyatt give you 4 points per dollar with this card when the Marriott cards give you 6 points per dollar, the IHG card gives you 10 points per dollar, and the Hilton cards give you 12 or 14 points per dollar? That's because even though Hyatt does not reward you nearly as many points as the other program, each individual point is worth a lot more, and therefore you don't need a lot of points to do great things. Check this out. Let's take a look at redeeming World of Hyatt points for hotels. On the left-hand side of your screen there, you can see the average point value being around 1.7 cents per point. Therefore, that's what makes your 50,000 point sign-up bonus worth $850, again on average. And then on the right-hand side of your screen is the current award chart when you redeem your points for free nights. Boxed in red, you can see the standard room rates, and then to the immediate left of that on the chart is the hotel category. So category 1 properties start at 5,000 points, category 4, 15,000 points, and all the way up to a category 8 at 40,000 points per night. Now again, this is the chart at the moment. It's about to switch over to a new chart that is more dynamic in nature, showing off-peak and peak point prices. And when that happens, it will look like this. Boxed in yellow in the middle is the same chart we just saw, from 5,000 points to 40,000 points per night. But during off-peak times, for example, when there's low demand or based on seasonality, the same 5,000 point per night rooms would cost only 3,500 points. Then those top tier category 8s at 40,000 will only cost 35,000 points per night. And then there'll also be peak season as well when there's super high demand, and the cash rates are also higher too. During those seasons, you'll have to pay more points per night. So when this new chart goes into effect, this is what we will be using going forward. I'll be sure to put a link to this in the description below in case you'd like to play around with it a little bit more and see what the cost per night would be. Now, maybe you don't want to redeem your points for a night because you're willing to pay cash, or perhaps you don't have enough points to cover a full night. That's okay because you can actually use your World of Hyatt points to cover other services at the property as well. Here's another chart to look at. You can redeem your points for Hyatt services as well, albeit at a lower average point value. This will be anywhere from about 1 cent per point up to around 1.5 cents per point. And you can cover things like spa treatments, restaurant or dining purchases, in-room movies, parking, transportation, and more. So if you want to cover a $10 charge, you can redeem 1,000 points, therefore giving you a penny per point value. If you want to cover a $100 charge, you only have to redeem 8,000 points, being 1.25 cents per point in value. And if you'd like to cover a $1,000 charge, you have to redeem 65,000 points, giving you 1.5 cents per point in value. So the more points you redeem to cover higher price point services, the better the value you'll get. Now let's take a look at the perks and benefits of the World of Hyatt card. First is an annual free night award. You can receive one free night at any category 1 to 4 Hyatt hotel or resort every year after your anniversary. Then there's an opportunity to earn a second free night when you spend $15,000 on the card, valid at any category 1 to 4 property as well. You'll also receive elite status with this card, specifically Discover status each year. There's not a whole lot of benefits that come with that level, but hey, if you don't want to pay for the water bottles in your room, you'll get those for free. You also get late checkout at 2 p.m., and you'll be able to earn 10% more points on every stay. And lastly is qualifying night credits. You can get 5 qualifying night credits each year that you have the card, plus earn 2 qualifying night credits for every $5,000 spent on the card. Basically, these put you on the fast track to earn higher tiers of elite status without having to spend as many nights in hotels each year. For the insurance and protections on the card, there is baggage delay insurance, lost luggage reimbursement, trip cancellation and trip interruption insurance, purchase protection, and Visa Concierge. Feel free to pause the screen as long as you need to if you want to read the smaller fine print. So clearly, I decided to get the card, but should you? Let's find out. You should consider this card if you travel moderately to frequently, stay at Hyatt properties, spend in those 4X or double point categories, value that free night that comes with the card more than $95, which is the cost of the annual fee, and want a non-bonus spend card. Now I know that sounds a little bit strange because normally when we talk about a non-bonus spend card, we're referring to a 2% cashback card. Basically a card product that gives you a higher multiplier on things that other cards normally only earn 1% on. But because Hyatt points are so valuable, earning 1 Hyatt point per dollar on your non-bonus spend is actually quite good. So if you're the type of person who does like to travel and has some non-bonus spend, rather than using the Citi Double Cash card, for example, you might want to consider the World of Hyatt credit card instead. Especially if that non-bonus spend is $15,000 a year or more, because then you'll get your free night just from having the card, plus another free night from spending $15K or more. Plus, you'll be earning at least 1 point per dollar on those purchases and therefore having enough for a third night. All that considered, you should probably avoid this card if you don't travel often, don't stay at Hyatt properties, prefer flexible or transferable rewards, prefer cashback, or stay at Airbnbs instead of hotels. To wrap things up, there are a few things that are good to know. We'll start on the left-hand side of your screen for a couple points that are related specifically to the credit card. It is subject to the Chase 524 rule, so if you've opened up 5 or more cards in the past 24 months, you would not be eligible to get approved for this card. Also, you can have either the Hyatt credit card, that's the old version that's now discontinued, or the World of Hyatt credit card, which is the new version that we're talking about in this video. So if you still have that old version with the $75 annual fee, you would have to get rid of it if you want to apply for this one and get a new bonus. And then not related to the card, but still very good to know about the World of Hyatt program, Hyatt does have a bunch of partnerships, including ones with American Airlines, Lindblad Expeditions, Exhale, MGM Resorts International. It has an Air and Auto program and a whole bunch more as well. I'll put a link below, that way you can browse them on your own and learn more about what these have to offer. There's also a 5-brand free night award. Simply put, you'll get a free category 1 to 4 night after staying at 5 unique Hyatt brands. You can earn this multiple times. And lastly, Hyatt is a transfer partner of Chase. So if you have a card right now that earns Chase Ultimate Rewards points, you can convert those points into Hyatt points if you have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, Chase Sapphire Reserve, and or the Chase Inc. Business Preferred cards. And that is the World of Hyatt credit card in a nutshell, plus a few extra insights about the program itself. If you enjoyed this video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also, check out those links in the description below to apply for a new credit card, get 4 free stocks from Webull when you open a new account and deposit $100, and a third link to start your own online business and have me guide you through the process. Also, what are your thoughts about the World of Hyatt credit card? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching today's video. I hope it brought you some great value. I'll see you again in future videos, and until then, remember, you are great.